There are two questions that Daniel and I get asked all the time. One, does staging actually help sell your home? And two, how much does it cost? So, to stage or not to stage, check this out. So I've worked with a lot of staged homes, but here are two recent examples of homes that I've sold. So this first home that we're looking at here is proof that staging absolutely helped us sell this home for well over list price, and the staging was really affordable. The home is in a mansion. It's not sitting on the beach with a bunch of other factors that help drive up the price. It's actually in South Riverside on a very simple, quiet street. This home is older, it's from the 40s, it's got some additions here and there, like the garage was converted into a master bedroom back in the day, and the kitchen's been redone, but we needed to give it a more modern and cozier feel, and we also wanted to expand the look of the dining area since there was no real formal dining room. So the owners and I needed some real help, so we enlisted the help of some stagers, and we decided to get all the furniture out and bring in the professionals. We decided that we would go for a partial stage, which is only the main room stage, and we left the kids' rooms empty. And I'll tell you what, it actually changed the entire look and feel of the home, and it drove buyers completely bonkers. We put this home on the market on a Tuesday afternoon, and by Friday we had over 10 offers. We ended up driving more traffic through the home than the neighbors had in and out drive-through. And in the end, we ended up getting $60,000 more than what we listed it for. So the next home here is in San Diego, and there were also a lot of additions in some real patchy areas, like around 5 different types of flooring throughout. This particular room ailed me. I had no idea what to do with it. It's a California sunroom, and it feeds into the backyard, and I didn't know if we should put a pool table in it or a bar or something. So we enlisted the help of a great stager, and as you can see here, they were able to transform the space into a nice, comfy family room, and the folks just loved it. So also the master bedroom was quite large. It was oddly shaped. It looked dated with its cold white tile flooring and this old skylight. And there's a section in the back that was just dead space. So again, with the stager's help, we were able to transform it into a nice, happy bedroom, and they turned that dead space into a retreat, and they threw a rug under the bed that pulled folks' attention away from that cold floor. So we ended up selling this one in a week for $100K over what the other agents said that would sell for, and we also got multiple offers. So how much does all this cost? Well, staging companies can range from $1,000 for smaller jobs to $20,000 for a larger property, but I highly recommend shopping around and asking your agent for advice, because quotes on this home in Riverside went as high as $5,000 for the partial stage. But at the end of the day, we are able to get it all done for right around $2,000. Here's a cheaper option for you. If your furniture is decent and you don't think you need a full or a partial stage, there are stagers that will work with you and will work with what you have and help add some extra accessories or give you suggestions on how to make your home show well and make sure it flows right. There are also declutterers that will work with you to help you trash stuff and rearrange the house to make it more showable. Like this room here, it's not bad, but it needs to be decluttered. There's just too many knickknacks on the wall and religious artifacts, and it feels crowded. A stager can really help with that. And if we're really on a budget, there are companies that will virtually stage a room, which does well when the home is vacant. Basically, you send them the pic and they'll decorate it up for around $50 to $100. Well, I think that virtual staging is definitely better than no staging at all. The problem is the folks still don't get the feels when walking through the home in real life since it's vacant. And this particular home here was our direct competition. It ended up sitting on the market for over a month before it sold, versus ours that sold just a couple days. So, is staging worth it? I know it was for these particular homes, and there's various surveys that say around 75% of sellers felt staging increased their profits by 5 to 15%, but regardless, I'm a huge believer in staging. You know who else is? Flippers. They literally write it into their flipping budget because they love them or hate them. They know how to sell homes, and so do new developers. Check out the new developer model home sites. They actually have it down to a science with custom furniture that gives rooms the impression that they're larger than they actually are by shrinking the furniture. Like, is this really a king-size bed or is it a slightly larger queen? I don't know. But the bottom line is that staging gives buyers with absolutely no decorating talents an idea of how a home is supposed to look, how it's supposed to feel, and how it's supposed to function. Obviously, staging isn't the end all be all for getting top dollar for your home, and there are other things we can talk about in a different video, like how to price it right and how to market it. But I guarantee you that if you, on the same day as your neighbor, listed your home staged and your neighbor listed their model match home vacant for the same price as yours would sell faster and higher than theirs. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks again for your time, and as always, stay healthy, California.